everyone, I'm Vince DelMonte. So today is Free For All Friday. So we're gonna go off the cuff and do a different topic than normal. And this video is dedicated to soon-to-be fathers and current fathers. And as you guys know, I had a beautiful baby girl. She's 20 weeks old. And I felt like it would be a good time to share some lessons, 5 lessons that I've learned since becoming a father, as a fitness guy, as a business owner who manages 10 full-time employees, and as a husband as well, and as a family man. Life has got very crazy in the last few months. So there's been a lot of learning going on, a lot of adjusting, and a lot of challenges and struggles. So although, having a new baby girl creates the most magical time of your life and some of the most memorable moments, and wouldn't trade her for the world. She's absolutely adorable. She just melts my heart every single day. It's been tough. It's been hard. So there's 5 things I've learned so far. And number 1 is the most important thing. You should actually write this down. My brother shared this with me. He had his first baby as well this year. So we're going through this together, which is a pretty special experience. So here it is. And this too shall pass, soon to be replaced by something else. Doesn't that ring true for all you fathers out there? There's one thing after another. So I think just knowing that has really given me a lot of reassurance, because with the baby, there's constantly a new thing we're trying to figure out or adapt to, and it never ends. So I think just knowing that, it's been a really reassuring mindset. Number 2 is to go to bed earlier. I made a big mistake in the first about 4 or 5 weeks of our baby being born. That wasn't a mistake, I guess. I was just trying to adapt, but I had no time during the day. We weren't sleeping much. So to get my work done, I would do it literally between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. On top of I was in my comeback as well. So here I'm trying to gain muscle. I'm trying to lose fat. Going to bed at 4 in the morning is not optimal. I actually got a Konigsberg test done from my naturopath. I got a urinalysis to check my adrenal glands, and they were in the toilet. Like, there's 3 different levels you can be in, and I was in the lowest of the low. So that explains why I wasn't burning fat despite being in a caloric deficit. I couldn't lose fat because my adrenals were fried. So she said, well, this is an easy fix. Start going to bed earlier. So I started going to bed at 9:30, which forced me to be more productive during the day. And this kind of leads into point number 2. So actually back to point number 3. Point number 2 is to go to bed earlier. As tempting as it is to stay up all late and do everything after the baby's gone to bed and the wife's gone to bed, I found that by going to bed earlier, my hormones are better, I wake up more alert, I get better quality sleep, and I'm more productive during the day. So this was a huge shift for me to do all my work at the start of the day instead of near at the end of the day. And that change made a big difference. So if you can get to bed earlier, I highly recommend you do it. You'll have more energy during the day. So number 3 ties into number 2, and number 3 is all about doing the most important things at the start of the day. And if you do this properly, the most important things are going to be a short list. So figure out what's your top 1 priority every day. And this isn't like a survival thing, this isn't a success thing. So what's something you need to do to ensure your family continues to do well, that you're successful in your work or with your body? And you have to understand that with a baby, you have far less energy, so you have to manage it better. So by doing the most important things first, you can still be productive. So that was a big thing for me, figuring out what is the most important thing, putting it at the start of the day, doing it when my willpower was the highest. All right, so keep that in mind. Most important things go at the start of the day. Don't wait until the end of the day to do them. Number 4 was, again, this tied into my comeback. When I was first getting back into the gym, it was about the same month that our baby was born, but I hired a coach. And this isn't a sales pitch for you to hire a coach or to buy something, but this is what really worked genuinely for me. Having a coach write my programs personalized for me and sending them to me every Thursday, 3 days before I would do them on the following Monday was such a lifesaver. And having my meals written out, what I have to eat from meal to meal, and having my workouts designed, reps and sets according to my goals and based on how life was a huge lifesaver. Again, this isn't a sales pitch for one-on-one coaching, but this truly was a huge lifesaver working with Coach Ryan and having him eliminate all the guesswork for me has allowed me to get some of my best gains in a long time during the first few months of having a brand new baby girl. And to be honest, if you look at most men, the first few months of having a new baby, they really get out of shape and their fitness goes out the window, their diets go out the window. And I actually have made some of the best gains of my life in the first 5 months of having a baby girl. And I really contribute that to having Ryan write my workouts and write my meals for me. The fifth thing that was a huge lifesaver for me was investing in cooking lessons. Again, this isn't a pitch for my inner circle where you can get 20 weeks of cooking lessons, but it was something I felt that was necessary for my wife and I because my wife is with the baby pretty much all day because I still have to work for us. I invested in cooking lessons. I learned how to prepare my foods in advance. I learned how to actually give my diet a makeover, and I learned how to prepare a couple days of food in advance through what I call chef days. So 2 days a week, I prepare a lot of our meals in advance so that the food's ready for us, so that with the little time we have, we don't have to worry about wasting tons of time cooking and cleaning in the kitchen. So that was a huge lifesaver, and ensuring that the food tastes good as well, because I'm not going to build muscle, I'm not going to lose fat if I can't meet my calories, I can't meet my macros. So investing in cooking lessons and learning how to prepare foods in advance, again, was a huge lifesaver for me personally, and those would probably be the 5 top things. I hope those were helpful for you guys. And if you are interested in getting access to workouts to help you get results faster and meal plans to help you get results faster during this crazy time of your life, be sure to check out my inner circle because that information is already done for you and waiting for you to check out. So it's a really small investment, gamble, if you will, for info that could literally change your life and make your life a heck of a lot easier and more enjoyable so you can enjoy your children and you can be a great role model for them. I hope that was helpful. If you've got anything to add or share with me, I would love to hear. As a new father, I love hearing from other fathers because you have probably so much more knowledge and experience than I do. I'd love to tap into it, and I'd love to hear anything that has helped you as a father. Feel free to share it with me because I will read it and listen to it and use it. Thank you.